What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in 10 in Trap News Network. Back in this thing, light cook cracking this thing, man, on a Monday morning. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at 10 in Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. I am in traffic doing my due diligence. Traffic is kind of bad, but we gonna figure it out. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, hit that good subscribe button for more of this good content we got going on here at TN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. That knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TN Trap News Network. Make sure you hit that notification bell, hit all. And if you would like to be a Trap News Network correspondent, hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network. You feel me? You feel me? Get into that if you ain't got into all of that. And we need you to sign a petition, man. Hit the petition, support to deport, trying to get pathetic fatso out of here, man. So we need as many signatures as we can in this petition that is in the description. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. Support the deport. Let's make these American states, let's make this American country, these United States, great again by getting rid of the unnecessary, sloppy, dirty weight that this country is carrying unnecessarily. Support the deport of this greater United States, all 2028, man. Support the deport, hit the description. We finna slide into this content, man. Baby Brazy got some things going on he wants us to know about. Let's slide into this content without no further ado. Let's get into it. Let's go.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? So I was watching the Who's Who's. I believe they had my boy C-Star on there. They both got the talking about JAP5. Then they started clowning him for having a tongue ring. They said no straight man should ever get a tongue ring. You shouldn't have did it, in B Brazy's voice. Then they basically described JAP5 the same way they described Treyway. Because according to B Brazy, Treyway and JAP5 are out of towners. They claim that they're not really a stomped down LA guys. According to them, they came from Lancaster. C-Star admits that he heard JAP5 got hands and that he's a really good fighter.
JAP5 got a tongue ring.
Oh, dead homie's blood got a tongue ring. I was just about to say that blood look weird, gay, all this.
That's like a Lancaster dude, though. That ain't no
Lancaster
real
type out of town, the dead homies.
He from Lancaster, but they say cuz really a boxer though, and got a little fighting cuz on the dead homies. That's what I heard, but I ain't never ran into him, quite frankly, on the dead homies. And we know the truth, what we was gonna do. If it was, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never did nothing but put my feet on people and make this cuz do. I make hit the heat though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Both C-Star and B Brazy has never did time with JAP5. They both never ran into JAP5. B Brazy said the reason we never saw JAP is because we don't do PC. According to them, JAP5 is on a PC yard. Then C-Star said, nah, I think he's on a 50-50. But either way it goes, we're not going in there. C-Star said we are mainline type of guys. You only find us on a level 3 or level 4. They claim this is the reason that they'll never run into JAP5.
If somebody said Jaff got the tongue ring, we don't give a fuck about cuz. Dead homies. Bye. You got the tongue ring piece. You trying to impress a bitch too much. And they say he on it. Where you already see on right now? Where that at right now? Is he in jail?
On a PC or somewhere.
You motherfucking lying to me on West Side Lanes. You lying.
50-50
at the comments
he ain't on no B-yard Salinas or no C-yard Salinas. He ain't on nothing that's we gonna pull up to, I promise you that. And he ain't coming to where we could go. I know that for a fact.
B Brazy is upset with the commenters on YouTube because every day they come on his lives and antagonize him about JAP5. They said JAP5 will easily beat him up. They said that JAP5 got better hands than him. B Brazy said, is that your guys' champion? A guy doing time on a level 2. B Brazy said that can't be your champion because according to him, all the real actives, all the real fighters is on a level 3 or level 4. This is where everything goes down at. Everybody that's a somebody ends up here. B Brazy said he's not impressed with JAP5 whooping people on Prisneyland.
Is this who you talking about? Is this who they keep? Is this who they keep telling me I'm scared of? A nigga that's on a 2-yard?
Probably because they know he gonna try to make you go to prayer call or something.
And they say he got a nose ring with the hoop. Dead homies. What's Valley State? What's Valley State prison?
Valley State Prison. We ain't going there, I tell you that. Valley State Prison is Valley State Prison. Salinas Valley is Salinas Valley. Valley State Prison is Valley State Prison. That's not cool. We ain't doing it. We ain't pulling up there. Valley State Prison is a 50-50. They call it Prisny land.
Now these dudes are suggesting that JAP5 is in a jail called Valley State Prison, aka Prisny Land. Prisny Land is crazy. Nobody wants to go to Prisny Land ran by Walt Prisny. That right there is barnacles. That right there is absolutely barnacles. So yeah, that's the ugliest work. But you know, C-Star's neighborhood and B Brazy's neighborhood does not necessarily get along with the neighborhood that of JAP5. As JAP5 has been going through this jail system, you know, he's been making a lot of waves even before he got locked up. So a lot of people don't like JAP5 for whatever reason. I know his father recently passed away, so we do want to send condolences to the family and all things like that. You know what I'm saying? Cartoon was talking about it. I know Cartoon is his stepfather. Big shout out to Cartoon, big shout out to the family and all that. We send our love and our condolences from TNN Trap News Network. In regards to the situation at hand, Baby B Brazy is going to continue to go in on JAP5. This is not something that's going to stop or start here, or start or stop here. As a matter of fact, there are actually a couple more clips I want to put into this. But before we jump into this, man, I'm going to say this. Prisny Land, Walt Prisny, you feel me? Prisny Berry Farm, Magic Prisny Mountain. I'm not trying to do none of that, you feel me? None of that. It's all terrible to me. It's all a bad sign to me, big dog. But let's continue on to this Kantiana.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? We are dealing with a complicated situation because Treyway did a video about B Brazy. Allegedly, he got shanked and removed off the yard. According to another Hoover, Damian Porter said my boy was airlifted to a hospital. Treyway even provided proof of what took place. He provided the paperwork. Now here, let's take a look.
Like on the dead low.
Dead homies. Your boyfriends is not like that in here. Understand?
I'm talking
They not
about
like that.
Okay. Dead homies, Brazy. We got the paperwork. Bad lacerations. Dead low. Tell Brazy who's who. Dead homie really know who now. We really know who's who. Yeah. You had lacerations. Stats. Hey. What? He said. But I heard High Desert Bob had lacerations. This you remember, Brazy? This that's how
homies.
To me. I did it to you.
Now here's the crazy part. B Brazy is denying all of those allegations. He said he never got stabbed. According to him, they packed him out. It was a 5-on-1. I guess one of the guys was supposed to shank him, but I guess he got cold feet because in the end, he didn't do it. He said go ask Baby Rico from Hawthorne Thug Family because according to B Brazy, he was there. He saw him get packed out, but that was it. Nobody ever shanked him. B Brazy has requested his paperwork. He said he will provide proof that it never happened. Do you guys believe Treyway was telling the truth, or do you guys believe B Brazy? I guess the only person that can shed some light on this is Baby Rico.
When I'm walking, the first person I see Rico from Hawthorne Thug Family. The first person I see, I walk up on him, shake his hand. I'm like, bro, and I'm only saying this because they going live last night acting like, oh, we did this. You talking about I got lacerations? Y'all stabbed me? No, bro. On 109th Street Router. So I come out that day. I get straight cracking on you. 4 other niggas running up, so I'm, 5-on-1 of me. I'm squabbing. Dead homies. Supposedly somebody trying to, supposedly, you supposed to be doing it. Did you? No. Did you do it? No.
B Brazy said he doesn't know Treyway. He never met Treyway, and that they never was locked up together. So he asked Treyway to keep his name out of his mouth. He said Treyway is just a little kid, and he's asking Treyway to show some respect to his elders. According to B Brazy, getting packed out by the Hoovers was light work. My boy said he barely got a bruise from that incident.
Treyway, that's on the hood. I ain't say nothing about knowing you, peace. You look young as a mother. For sure, I done knocked out your big homie, popped on your peoples, dead homies, put a couple of you niggas out types. No, nah, I feel about hoochies. It ain't nothing. Look, I can't believe you ain't being real. You get on there and pop it like y'all did some crazy stuff or whatever to me. Like y'all got up on me. That's so lame. I come out there. That was easy. That was regular program. That's what I do. 5-on-1. That was easy.
So yeah, man, it's looking like Baby Brazy and the Hoovers is having a little bit of a sticky, tricky, icky, Mickey, sticky, Vicky situation. You feel me? They're not really feeling each other, but again, it is known that those neighborhoods are historical rivals, and you know, it's nothing really too new to be said about a nigga from Hoover not really getting along with a nigga from Denver Lanes and all that kind of stuff. What we will say is we're gonna keep y'all updated as these stories and more to continue. We're gonna keep y'all updated as these stories and more continue to develop. It does make sense for Baby B Brazy to say that he don't know too much about Treyway, because Treyway is of a different generation, a younger generation than that of Baby B Brazy. So I can understand from his perspective why he's like, you know, I don't really know who Treyway is. He's not really old enough to be involved in what I got going on. So that's definitely a logical standpoint. I wonder, hold on, my bad, I'm over here in this line at McDonald's and it's looking like it's not moving or going nowhere, so I think I'm finna say F McDonald's and settle for a bowl of cereal. Nope, the line is moving. All right, yeah, man, so just make sure that y'all hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button. Like I was saying, though, it does make sense for Baby Brazy to have a distaste for Treyway and the Hoovers, because, you know, their neighborhoods don't get along with each other. Those are historical rivals and all that kind of stuff in this great Los Angeles political structure that we have going on. But with that all being said, man, y'all just hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And y'all know that we up out here to the next one. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. If you are at McDonald's, it probably will behoove you. You know what? Don't even go to McDonald's today. Eat a bowl of cereal, eat some fruit, because I was finna go inside and it's looking like the line inside is just as bad as the line outside. So it's looking like it's gonna be Cinnamon Toast Crunch type of morning. With that being said, we up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. It's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and y'all know it's free. Avenue Angel, until he's free, we are gone. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing like cook cracking this thing, back in this thing like cook cracking this thing. You feel me? You feel me? Hit me with a like, with a comment, with a get subscribe. For everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's knowledge you can't get in nobody's college. Hit me with a like, comment, subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Tap in with a tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that tap in, everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Yes, that's TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. You know that you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. We finna slide over here to the turtle tank. Finna slide over here to the turtle tank. Why the hell? There we go. Finna slide over here to the turtle tank. Slide over here to the turtle tank. Slide over here to the turtle tank, where dirty bathwater and confessions over federal phones are a norm, and common sense is the rarity. We finna jump in here without no further ado. Don't see what simple 1 and 2 gotta say. Let's get into this. Let's go.
Owners Sharice Mills and Loose Cannon. Please refrain from continuing to post any unauthorized use of our content from here on out. Please reach out to cutthecontent@gmail.com for authorization rights to any of our posted contents moving forward.
You may begin speaking now.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
What's up with it, wife? The people from 5 South, the one I was downstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was downstairs with a couple of my homies,
Mm-hmm.
and he popped up here, and I'm gonna let him tell you the story about Brick, because Puka but been lying the whole time.
Oh, Lord, no.
Hold on.
Oh.
This is the Yak.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? So word is Brick Baby saying that Cannon asked him to cooperate, which is the reason why he got him out of there, because he felt uncomfortable. Is that true?
Ask you to cooperate? I
Yes.
don't know. What was happening was they kept bumping heads, and then Luce called him out. You know what I mean? Told him, come on, let's go up to the cell. And I kind of stopped him from getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, the next day I went to court. When I come back from court, they already had moved Luce. But you know what I mean? It was like somebody went to the police and told them what was going on.
Oh, wow. So it had nothing to do with him asking him to cooperate or anything to that nature. He was just didn't want to fight Cannon.
Right.
Oh, wow. Well, the story is he called Adam on No Jumper and told Adam that, you know, he had Cannon move because he felt uncomfortable because he was trying to have him implement him or ask him to work with the, you know, work with the government. But it made no sense because why would he ask him to do that when he's not even on his case? You know what I'm saying? So it just didn't make any sense. I already didn't believe it. So now that you just came from down there, that's really what happened. So he just didn't want to fight Cannon and he went and told somebody.
Right. No, he went and told the police. He just don't tell nobody. He went and told the police. That's
Oh.
why they moved Cannon up. That's why they moved Cannon up off the floor.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know. You know, everybody, people sometimes don't want to believe Cannon when he be telling, you know, telling what's going on in there. So it's good to hear it from somebody else. All right.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate you.
I can't wait to get out to hear so y'all can hear my story because I done seen it firsthand. But yeah. All right. Enjoy your day.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Hello?
Uh-huh. That's crazy, baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And now,
Well, apparently he's going around saying that, which, you know, I don't know, even if Adam is telling the truth or not, because, you know, right now they're on this whole, you know, trying to smudge or smear your name and keep them clean, which I don't understand. You know, I tried calling Remo and Flakko today to get you on the line, and for some reason, this is the first time they didn't take the call.
yeah, we call in on Tuesday.
No, no,
But yeah,
no. Let me tell you something. If they don't take your call on Tuesday,
that's
we
what
will
I'm talking about.
definitely be shutting it all down. That's all. Don't trip.
Like, bro is
Right.
a straight buster, a sweetheart. You get what I'm saying?
Now
So,
it's different when you out there and you're not fighting no Fed case and you know you entertaining people. But now when you up in there, like you're not about to go lie on no brick baby. What for? You know what I'm saying? Y'all was sellies. Y'all
Now, she don't leave too many crumbs on the table now, does she? That girl gonna eat it all up until it ain't none left. All right, let's start from the tizop. You have this random guy who Loose Cannon's putting on the phone. Remember, Brick Baby said that that's somebody who just got out of the hole for Welch's grape juice. He said that person, I'm not sure if it's the same person, but somebody up there just got out of the hole for, you know, taking someone else's masculinity from them forcefully at that. So that's that. I'm not sure if that's the same guy. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm not sure why Brick Baby threw that into the universe, but that's a very strong accusation. The guy who is speaking on behalf of Loose Cannon, him specifically, it's hard to know what's going on in there, and we don't want to call him a liar, but we don't want to call him a truther either, because Loose Cannon has been known to manipulate and lie and finesse people, and you know, kind of has his own roundabout way of getting what he wants out of people, despite the fact that it's yet to even like having any truth. Like it's literally like finna roll right past the Johnnies. Let me go ahead and put this on real quick. You know, y'all think I'm playing? I wasn't playing. Look, roll right past him. Yeah, right. Put that seatbelt on real quick. Not me. Anyway, don't act like you don't do it. We all Johnny watch, and we all put our seatbelt on at the last minute after Johnny watching. We all Johnny watch. We ain't the only one. Anyway, so that's that. And then he's saying that Adam ain't taking his calls, and Woogie Bam this, and Flakko and Remo not answering the calls. Now I can see Adam not taking the calls, but Flakko and Remo not taking the calls is different, because that's supposed to be big OG Loose Cannon. That's Flacco's man. Flakko did all that meat eating. Flakko did all that investing, spending money on his books, and now you're not allowed to bring him up on no jumper anymore. So this is going to be a very interesting situation for Flakko, who has tried to buy a friendship. He's finna learn a hard lesson, because when you go against your master, Adam 22, is yous goes against master? Master says yous can't talk about that boys no more on that screen, on that picture screen, on that little black thing that capture your likeness, and the green light come on, the red light come on, and it hit record. Yeah, that thing that y'all use to make them old podcasts. Master says yous can't talk about Loose Cannon on that thing no more. And if yous talk about Loose Cannon on that thing no more, boy, you gonna get put outside, and he gonna give you some lashings. So we gonna see what's gonna go on with that, man. Let's jump back into this content.
nobody's going to sit there and lie. I'm telling
But
everybody the truth.
didn't you just tell me he emailed you talking about he wish he was up there with you?
Exactly.
Oh my God. So it's like, what is it? Is he needs to pick a side? Is either he gonna go and talk nonsense or really want to be, be cool with you? Like, which one is it?
Yeah, he's trying to create content because he's trying to ride the wave. But of course, people is gonna try to smear your name because we getting all the attention. Like
Man,
my
listen.
queen, me. So it's like, sweetie. He's a sweetheart. He's a cupcake,
Mm-hmm.
soft marshmallow.
And,
So this is the truth.
I hear you,
And
baby. I hear you. It's
just
just
say it.
I do not like this attention. I wish we had a different type of attention right now. Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna get it. It's gonna be like I said with Trump. We're gonna make everything great again.
Not you using Trump's line.
And
Oh
fact.
man! Next thing you're gonna hear, I hear Bubble Butt say, "Oh, Kennan's trying to work with Trump." You know how he tried to take one thing and run with it.
Yeah, no, he's goofy. Bubba Butt is a goofy. But see, we have to remind the people that they only do certain things. They only doing certain things because I'm in here.
Of
You know, when I
course,
was
I know that,
calling
baby.
them out, yeah, when I was calling them out for a fade and telling them I beat the brakes.
This call is
Honey,
from a federal prison.
I understand.
I was,
I was there
I,
when you guys were on a three-way call on FaceTime, and I heard it all. I understand. They were
yeah,
trying to
and
beg
now,
and plead.
yeah, you beg and plead now, and it's like they waiting till I get in here. Oh, make sure the bail got denied so Kenny don't get free. Like, he's a goofy.
No,
But
but
at the
you
end,
know what too? It's funny, right? You dropped that video of you wishing everybody happy Mother's Day to all the sweethearts
uh-huh,
or whatever.
uh-huh.
And why oh boy with the extensions want to go and try to call me fat and a BBW. Nigga, you can't even bag a BBW your damn self talking about BBW. But listen,
I
I
don't
thought that was
understand.
hella funny.
No, listen. The crazy part about it is he never even um really seen you. You get what I'm saying? He's a
No,
groupie.
no.
He's a fan. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we laugh at that because it's he wished that he could ever talk to you. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, far from
We
it.
we
Far
we
from
we we we, we, we laugh at people like that. We never even seen him with a girl on the internet. Like, so we
No,
can't even
no,
talk.
for real. Actually, the female that he's allegedly talked to went and outed him. So, that's the sad part. It's like, yo, whoever you did talk to don't really give a shit about you. And I heard you use them for money. So who's the buster here? You know what I'm saying? He was just crying to you the other day talking about he want to get his $10,000 that Whack took from him to boost his YouTube. And all it was bots. But now
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
him and Whack is best buds. You need to go focus on figuring out how you're gonna get your 10 bands back, because that shit ain't working.
Yeah, no, but you see, they still don't get no numbers. You get what I'm
None,
saying?
none whatsoever. It's just fake. And the sad thing is, right? If you notice, everybody around Whack, he tries to act like they're friends, but really and truly, he just plays them and use them to make a bag. Every one of them. He don't really help
Yeah, no,
people. It's not helping. That's just like when they were trying to get me a gun license or whatever, and was gonna charge me like $1,000 over the price, and he told me, oh, it's only 200. I said, so wait a second, yo, Whacking R&B was gonna try to make some money on top of it? Like, what the
yeah,
hell?
yeah, yeah.
Oh
He
hell
told me
no.
that. Because, listen, they broke. That's all.
Like, how
But
you supposed to be someone's friend and going and trying to add money on top, and then he want to talk about what you do for interviews? Boy, bye. He do that shit for a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee
yeah,
it
that's it.
costs $10. He so it's 20. That's that type of nigga he is. Bitch
Yeah,
ass
but I
nigga.
love you.
You
Yeah,
let me say this.
this
Whack,
phone about to
you
hang up
you
though.
still a bitch, Whack. You still a bitch. Sorry.
Trying to chase a little 10 bands. Wait. 600 trying to chase some 10 bands. 600, don't let me find out that Whack flu flammed you, bro. As big as you are. As big as you are. Don't say you let that little bitty teeny weeny teeny toothpaste on his. Don't let me let that any weeny teeny weeny short, a little short. Don't want a little bitty man flu flam you, love boys. Don't say you let that little boy flu flam you. You supposed to be the biggest kid on the playground. How you let a little bitty Whack flu flam you? Everything past that was just pretty much drama and more 1-2 step like Sierra to create messiness on top of an already messy situation. And Sharice is loving every second of it. She's powered up. She is powered up. And it's incredible because even though Wax sits down and piss and he menstruates, still dealing with a man, baby. Even if only by chromosome, because it ain't damn sure by nothing else. It's only literal by definition scientific chromosome. He for sure identify as a poodle. Anyway, we finna keep y'all posted as these stories and more continue to develop, man. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, hit that get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TN Trap News Network. And we out here to the next one. It's red dots to the left. You know the rest. Free Avenue Angels till he's free.